DIYers, what's going on? Mike Boards with the Mike Boards channel. Hey, thanks for watching. Today's project, we are going to install a J-hook towel rack inside our bathroom. And it should go pretty quickly because we don't have an old one to uninstall. Let's get started. All right, DIYers, to the workstation. On the other side of the jet ski is our workbench. And you can see right there is our brand new Delta hook. Making our way around the jet ski and to the workbench. And coming all the way to the Delta hook, there it is. And you can see top right corner of the box is the part number or item number, and you can see what the hook looks like. A very nice chrome finish. And this part will be down below in the comments and description. Let's go and open it. Here it is unboxed, and we've got an instruction sheet. We've got a little bag of hardware. We've got some drywall anchors, screws, the mount, and an Allen key. And there's the hook. Again, a very shiny chrome finish. Here we are inside the bathroom, and I've got basically all the parts, hardware. I've got the tape measure, I've got a pencil, a Phillips screwdriver, and I've got a stud finder. Down below in the comments and description will be a link on where to purchase a stud finder. Coming up here, there is the location we are going to install the hook. And a quick reposition of the camera. And DIYers, in our other bathroom, the towel loop, it's not a hook, it's a loop, is in the dead center portion of our light switch and our receptacle or outlet. And because of that, we're gonna install this hook the same way, the dead center portion between the light switch and the outlet. And I grabbed the tape measure and measured from this point right here to this point, and it is exactly 10 inches. So the dead center portion is 5 inches. So I've got a 5-inch mark right there. And what I did next was actually just grab the hook and a small towel and did a dry run with it. And I found that this height right there is the perfect height for the hook to be installed. Again, when it's secured, it will be dead center in between the light switch and the outlet. Next, I grab my Craftsman stud finder. I'm going to press it flush against the wall and allow it to calibrate. And I'm going to move it. I'm just checking for a stud. It's unlikely that a stud will be right there where I want it. There's a stud. So again, no stud there, so drywall anchors are going to be a must. With the camera repositioned, I then grabbed the inner mount here, and what I did next was actually place it up top here. Again, dead center, 5 inches in between the light switch and receptacle. And I grabbed the pencil and made my 2 little marks where I'm going to sink the drywall anchors into the wall. And again, in our bag of hardware, we've got 2 drywall anchors. And DIYers, this is an extremely important step. The last thing you want to do is damage or destroy your drywall as you are sinking these drywall anchors into the drywall. Just be patient, be precise, go slow. And again, here are my 2 little markings. And I'm going to use the Phillips screwdriver and press it inside the drywall anchor. And I'm going to carefully and precisely match the very tip portion or point portion of the drywall anchor into my first marking. And just carefully turn it. And all you're doing right now is slowly carving out the hole. And I'll take the drywall anchor out just a little bit just so you can see what it looks like. Again, I'm slowly carving the hole in the drywall to allow the drywall anchor to sink to the threaded portion here. Again, go slow. And as you align the drywall anchor and screw it into the wall, just support it in a way where you're not going to slip off and drive your screwdriver somewhere else into the drywall. And I want to show you a quick close-up view of it. And a quick reposition of the camera. Again, DIYers, just go slow. And from here, just carefully turn or screw the drywall anchor clockwise. And if it gets too tight, here's a tip. Do not continue driving that drywall anchor in if it is extremely tight. This is plastic, it will snap. You don't want that to snap inside your wall. So what I recommend is once it gets to that very tight spot, go ahead and loosen it a couple turns, followed by retightening it. And that makes all the difference. And another tip, do not over tighten the drywall anchor once it's flush with the drywall. You could crack the surrounding area, which you don't want. And from here, I'll do the exact same thing with the top marking. And DIYers, all we have to do from here is carefully align the hook onto the wall mount as shown there. And I'm going to support it with my left hand, and I'm going to use that Allen key to ever so carefully screw this into place where it secures itself to the mount. And being this close to the wall, it's just going to take some time because I do not want to scrape or scratch the drywall. To an update, and I really like that. And it is perfectly centered, again in between the light switch and the outlet or receptacle. And it is flush with the wall. And again, don't over tighten anything. And again, there's the finished product, DIYers. We hope this helps. And I want to show you one more thing. Making a 180 in the exact same bathroom, and there is the exact match 6-hook towel rack. And scrolling above right now, as well as down below in the comments and description, will be a link on how to install that. And DIYers, again, that is it. We hope this video helps. Hey, do us a favor, below the video, you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.